My Lord, the Honorable, the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, David Kenani Maraga, until midnight tonight, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Justices of the Supreme Court, the President of the Court of Appeal and your colleagues, the Principal Judge of the High Court and your colleague judges, the Presiding Judge and the judges of the Environment and Land Court, the Principal Judge and judges of the Employment and Labor Relations Court, the Honorable Chair, Vice Chair of the Judicial Service Commission, the Honorable, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, I don't know whether the President of the Law Society is still with us, whether he is or is not, the Honorable President of the Law Society of Kenya, the Honorable Magistrates, Kadhis, chairs and members of tribunals here present, judicial officers, and judiciary staff. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In the name of God and in my name, we come together this morning for a solemn and very special ceremony to say goodbye to the Honorable Chief Justice David Maraga, who was also the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, my colleague, my brother, and my friend, David Kenani Maraga. We are gathered here, and rightly so, to celebrate his remarkable achievements during his tenure as Chief Justice, and to thank him for his significant contributions to the law, to the judiciary, and the service he gave to the nation. I am delighted that amongst us here are his friends, his family, who I know have been stalwart pillars of support for the Honorable Chief Justice, the sources of his strength and encouragement as he undertook his weighty responsibilities. We celebrate you too, family, friends, particularly you, his dear wife, Yukabeth, and we thank you. I will not attempt to list all the firsts and accomplishments Honorable Mr. Justice David Kenani Maraga has achieved during his distinguished tenure as Chief Justice, for these are well known to those on the bench, in the bar, across the judiciary, the legal fraternity, and indeed, the nation at large. But with your leave, my Lord Chief Justice, allow me to say a short, very personal tribute for you as a judge and jurist for whom I have much admiration and respect. From your admission to Sironga Primary School in 1961, to your admission to the bar in 1978, to your selection as chairman of the Rift Valley Law Society in 1987, to your appointment as Chief Justice, as Judge of the High Court in 2003, to your promotion as Judge of Appeal in November 2011, to your elevation to the position of the Chief Justice of the Republic in 2016, and to this important day, yours, my Lord, has been a life of service, a professional and personal example characterized by hard work, honesty, and integrity, fidelity to the rule of law and the Constitution, and most importantly, obedience to and faith in God. Over the past 4 years, it has been my honor and privilege to serve as your deputy and vice president. I have gained immensely from working with you, learning from your mentorship, encouragement in moments of weakness, and your advice. As president of our court, you led us with your knowledge, fair and balanced disposition, your courteous demeanor, and your neutral and sensitive consideration of the opinion of your colleague judges, as well as the arguments and submissions of counsel before us. Beyond inventing an important ringtone, your contribution to jurisprudence really does speak for itself. As Chief Justice, your commitment, your vision, and leadership accelerated transformation in the judiciary. It deepened independence of the institution, accountability of judges, and transparency across the institution. It increased public confidence in the courts and tribunals and enhanced access to justice for many Kenyans. My Lord, you leave a proud, irreversible legacy, particularly in regard to harnessing technology towards the effective and efficient dispensation of justice, judicial independence, protecting and entrenching the rule of law, and fidelity to the same across public governance to the Constitution. When any reflection on the development of our constitutional democracy is undertaken, your name, my Lord Chief Justice, shall be written large, inexorably and honorably within it. My Lord, you have undertaken the onerous responsibilities of Chief Justice with outstanding dedication and faced all the numerous and considerable challenges facing our institution over the past 4 years with grace, judiciousness, and resolute determination. One of the most important principles you echoed in your strategic blueprint, sustaining judiciary transformation, a service delivery agenda for the period 2017-2021, and which you entrusted to me for execution, was on individual accountability, a bottom-up approach through which each one of us focused on our own personal performance towards achieving the transformative objectives in the document that we know as the SJT. In doing so, my Lord, not only did you ensure that our service improved as an institution, in transforming our organizational culture, you have ensured that we will not drop the ball during this transition. As you move to the next phase of your career, rest assured that your legacy is firmly and securely assured. My Lord, you have guaranteed that this transition is honorable, it is respectable, and it is guided by the Constitution and the law, and is in the finest traditions of this esteemed institution. For whatever period that it will please God for me to serve as the acting Chief Justice, I shall ensure that we further entrench and build on your legacy, and that the judiciary shall forge ahead and continue its journey of transformation. Importantly, during this transition, we must consolidate, organize, and ensure that the incoming Chief Justice has the information, the structure, tools, and resources to hit the ground running and propel our institution to even greater heights. No doubt, I speak for the leadership and all of us in the judiciary. My Lord Chief Justice, you leave your judiciary family after over 17 years of exemplary service. I want to thank you personally and on behalf of all of us here present at the judiciary. May your joys be multiplied. May you be blessed as you go, and may you remain blessed with all that is wholesome. And may the good Lord continue to bless your work and your deeds, for I have no doubt myself that you shall continue to contribute significantly to the development of the law and our nascent constitutional democracy. May the Lord God's peace and grace be with you and your wife, Yukabeth, and your entire family as you continue on the next stage of your illustrious journey. We wish you well, my Lord Chief Justice. We wish you well. And we thank God for you and thank God for the judiciary of Kenya and for the people of the Republic whose delegated authority we exercise in the discharge of our daily duties. I thank you.